Okay, so here's a super quick exercise for everyone that asks me, how can I gain finger independence on my fretting hand, especially when I'm playing a fret or playing a note, and my fingers keep rocking back and forth, and it seems like I can't keep my hand close to the fret. So there's several different reasons why our fingers don't want to cooperate with us when we first start playing the bass. And first and foremost, it's an unnatural movement. It's an unnatural position. Like, you don't walk around doing this. Like, so your hand is twisted. On top of that, now it's twisted in an unnormal way. You're just not used to it. So that's first thing. That's first and foremost. You're just not used to the movement or your hands being in this position at all anyway. So you have to get used to it. It's just repetition over time that'll help you get used to that. Second thing, your tendons on your fingers are connected, right? So you have to gain dexterity when you're playing the bass. You have to have a separate finger independence when playing. Third, just finger strength altogether. Your first and second are going to be stronger than your third and your fourth. So you're going to try to compensate when you're playing your third and fourth finger. You're going to try to compensate or bring that weight over to your fourth and third finger when you're playing, so your first and second may lift off of the fretboard in order to compensate that strength. So it's just a matter of time and just repetition and just kind of getting some reps in, like you go into the gym, just strengthening your fingers. And one exercise that I recommend that you do, a super simple exercise, is literally forcing yourself to keep your fingers down on the fretboard. Use it as an exercise. It's not going to be melodic or anything like that like we usually do, but it's going to be simply and strictly a technique and performance exercise that we do. You just have to use it as that. So anyway, you can start anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I'm starting on the A string. So to first start this off, I want to keep my first finger down on the A string, on the E string. Okay, so 5th fret, E string. I want to keep my first finger down on that string, and I want to just play chromatic notes. I want to play the second finger, third finger, and fourth finger. So this is how it'll go. Next string down, I'm keeping my first finger here. Next string down. While keeping my first finger down on that string and on that note, I'm actually forcing myself to keep my hands down, and that'll prevent you from rocking back and forth. So with one finger anchored, you're able to play the rest of the notes without that finger rocking up to help you. So the next part of this exercise, you're going to put 2 fingers down, right? You're going to put the first and second finger down, and you're only going to play 3/4, 3/4, 3/4 on each string. So keep first finger down, second finger down. Just keep them down on the fret. Trust me, it looks easier than it is, but when you start to play it, you understand why this is so helpful. So you play 3/4, keep those 2 fingers down. 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, 3/4. And you can rock it back up. You can walk it back up if you want to. And that's really forcing you to keep that side of your hand, the other 2 fingers down on the fretboard. It may seem super simple, but go ahead and try it and just watch. Just watch. Let's keep going a little bit further. Let's keep 3 fingers down and let's just play 4th finger all the way down. It's harder than it seems. Okay, so all 3 fingers down, 1, 2, 3, just keep them down on the fretboard, press down on the string. 4th finger, next string down, 4th finger, next string down, 4th finger. See, even right there, I messed up. I didn't move, or I actually moved my 3rd finger down. So that's just a simple exercise that you can do going back and forth. So starting with the first finger, just keeping it down. And you'll start to gain that independence, and now you're starting to, you can even just do the first finger and 3/4 and lift that second finger up. So just finding different ways and different variations. So even with my second finger lifted, first finger planted on the fretboard, I'm playing just 3/4. Okay, and that's just helpful to help your fingers not rock back and forth across the fretboard, because I understand how frustrating that can be when you go to play something. It just stunts your growth. It prevents you from being able to increase your speed because you're worried about, the strength of your fingers, or just, you're just wasting time with your fingers being up in the air like that. Anyway, make sure your notes are coming out clean, clear, and precise. Take this exercise slow. It's It's not even within metronome. I don't even want to do that to you guys because you're going to get frustrated. You're going to frustrate yourself. So just take it slow, one string at a time, one pattern at a time. And make sure your notes are coming out clean, clear, and precise. I don't know if I said that. Anyway, I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.